So today we are speaking with a tango dancer and tango teacher from Argentinian soil. His name is Hernan Ohaco and this is his third visit in Mumbai. How are you feeling?
I'm feeling great. Thank you for coming once more. It's a pleasure to have you here. Well, always when I talk about, when somebody asks me the same question about personalities of India, undoubtedly is one of them is Osho, who is known around the world for what he wanted to say. I believe also that Osho has an before and after. When he went to the big city, something changed on him. The same way that any prophet goes to a big city, most likely will be judged, it will affect, they will probably lose their life in there. The second one that still amazes me is Sadhguru. It's a very strong personality. It is sharing the good way. It's not spreading the word of hate. It's in any way not camouflage, not sugar-coated. He is actually going straight to the bone. He's telling you how you can take responsibility for your actions, how you can, it's not important what it comes to you, but how you take it. And those and his 3 books that I'm reading, the last one is called Dead, extremely heavy. The first part is extremely heavy, but it gives me a lot of, I could say it's tango. I could say this is the way I see tango. Not the 3rd book, but the 2 previous ones, Karma and Engineering of Yourself, I think is the second one. They are part of tango, what I try to profess in tango, not just the dance, but a way for people to be on the now, on this moment, to have sensations while they are dancing. Of course, the music has an energy. We love to dance. We love to get in touch by different orchestras. But the ritual inside the tango is pretty much what it will be a yoga for 2 persons. Is putting two together. I think yoga talks a lot about the person as an individual, and I like to say that, you know, if we were meant to be just individuals, we will come and go, and we will never have relation with anyone else. When we come to this world, we come as an individual. When we live alone, you know. So when we leave to another phase or whatever it is, we live alone. So I think this period is for us to be understanding that yes, we are one, everything is one together, but to experience in flesh and soul where is the connection with the others, how we manage the connection with another person, as if one would be a positive and the other one would be a negative energy, or that we both have this positive and energy and negative energy, and how this interacts with another person. And then it comes male and female, black and white, Indian and Argentinian, and so on. The other person which I admire a lot, outside of the way, without taking any political sides, I think that politicians sometimes try to have as many followers as possible, and that they should be perpetual over time. That I should vote for this, and my son should vote for the same, and my father is supposed to, and we have like a endless fanatism about some idea. I think the ideas change, and when you go to vote, you vote the person that you feel is the right at that moment, independent if it's from the left, from the right, from the center. It's whatever they propose. There should be also develop a way that when somebody speaks about doing something, he should be sure what he's saying, so that they can give compliment to that. We have been fooled so many times by people in power that they tell the poor, for example, that they will achieve something in their life, but then they realize that the moment that the poor person is not poor anymore, they lose the voter. Actually, the ones that they make the change in the world is people who needs a change in the world. So somebody who is sitting already in an economical situation where is comfortable is not going to want a change. So saying all of that about politicians, I think the person that inspires me a lot is Modi, because his he's starting his, independent of the decisions he may take or not, himself starting from very, very low, making changes super important about the agro and India as a powerful nation in a manner which I believe is wise. He did things wise, and he did the career for the people. Then I cannot judge if what he did is good or is bad. I cannot judge that. I can just feel amazed about how he managed to reach into the top, being on the lower ground. And I hope Modi never forgets that. He never forgets who he was. And like I said, so Sadhguru, Osho, Modi, and Mahatma Gandhi, of course, Mother Teresa of Calcutta, are like Che Guevara. They are people that in their times they were considered one thing, but then when you study them a little bit, things start to appear to tell you, no, they are not gods. You shouldn't put them in a place where they are going to fail. When you have expectations about something, you are going straight to failure. You know, accept what it comes to you as information from those, respect their way, their view, and don't judge. So for me, like I said, Gandhi has been judged many times, I think, in a good and in a bad way. The same is with Mother Teresa of Calcutta, and the same is with Che Guevara. Then when we talk about Argentinian figures, there is Evita Perón, who undoubtedly give to the people what the state has to offer on those times. It changed the mind of a very strong leader, so she is somebody who we should remember. And then Messi, we need time to see where is Messi. When it comes to football, to sport, it's amazing. And then it seems to be he is also a very excellent person, very kind, and so on. But I go to the side of Maradona. I go to the side of Diego, because Diego made impossible from the beginning. He was touched, and like Modi, he came from the very bottom of the society. Then it's easy to judge him, but you cannot fully judge a personal life of an artist, of a sportsman, because then you understand he's not that hero. The hero was inside the pitch. Every time he touched the ball, people will have a stroke, have a heart attack. So that gives emotions. For me, when it comes to football, is Diego Maradona, definitely, still. And okay, José San Martín is an Argentinian general who made free Argentina, Chile, and Peru, create the Peru flag, and he is probably more than Che Guevara, much more than Che Guevara. The one person also that it needs to be not forgotten is the Pope, our Pope who just died, Francesco. I think that he actually took the church, or tried to take the church into a more humanistic thing, get rid of some prejudgment. I think he was something in between the extremism of the church to what is supposed to be. If we talk about Jesus Christ, he was never collecting gold. He was never collecting anything. He was just giving, and it's a difficult task. That's why there's only one Jesus. But as a representative of them in the church, it should be the closest to that. And I think Francesco was the closest to that. It was for me impressive to see the last moments when he, somebody who is going to pass away, maybe wants to be with the family. In my case, I would probably go away. I would say goodbye to my family when I am fine, and then go to the forest and die in there. He decided to spend his last moments with the people, and I believe there is some videos that they show that he probably had the last moments in front of people. We cannot know because Vatican will never tell us, but he gave himself to the population, to the people, and he let the people who was maybe not so clean in their life come closer to him, but actually those are the ones that they need some guidance. About the media, actually, this is a very big thing, because sometimes we watch a screen and we believe that we are seeing the truth. I believe that they are probably using that to manipulate our minds. So I recommend you to believe until a certain point and to see whatever is on the screen as an entertainment and not as an absolute truth. You know, there are leaders around the world which they are hated and everything. We don't even know if they exist. You never went to meet this person. You never went to shake its hand. You shall hear on a screen that this is what happened, and you take it somehow for real. The changes in the world, they come when we want to make ourselves better in every action of the day, I think.